All right, guys. Well, welcome back. I was doing a job here on this engine. I'm trying to build for myself, and I was making a cut, a small pocket. I said, let me make one of those videos. Uh, Sometimes people hate and sometimes people love. All right. So this one is gonna be like CNC versus manual. All right. And my situation is I got these pedestals upgraded. This is a 12 valve Cummins, and this is a pedestal for it. Pretty much it will look like let me show you this. So your there, exhaust and intake, rocker arms, and this is your pedestal, right? Which is gonna hold both of them, right? This piece on the middle. What happened is, since this one right here, which is the upgraded one, has way more surface area on the bottom. Wait, I'm showing it to you the wrong way. Yeah, this one has more surface area on the bottom. It will kind of sit better on the head, and it will not allow the pedestal kind of rock sideways when you are really high RPM with bigger springs. So what we're doing here is I'm trying to make a pocket back here for my ARP stud, which is on the very back. You see this one is flat, and on this one right here I have to make a small pocket. I made a pocket, I don't know if you can see it. So it's got a cut here of 200 thousandths a pocket that it would allow the nut and washer to kind of sink down, and they're not interfere with the valve cover when you put it on. So I just got to make a small pocket here and let it, so I can let that nut and washer to, kind of sink in there, and I'm allowed to use my valve covers. Everybody have to do that when they got a 12 valve. But what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna do everything from the beginning. So this Mach 3, guess you already know that. In Mach 3 has something called wizards. It's got a bunch of interfaces that you can create G codes, right? On my particular case, I'm gonna use a circular pocket. So you click on circular pocket. It's got a bunch of stuff that you can, different cut that you can make. You just hit run, and this kind of interface is gonna come up. All right. So what you see here is I got a step depth. That's how, anytime you're gonna do a cut, how deep you want that cut to be. You got X and Y 0, your ramping distance. If you're gonna ramp into that into the piece, which is just gonna drop in. Pocket diameter, percentage of a step over, feet rate, climb or conventional mill, rapid height, and all that. Well, anyway, here you can create your G code. It will generate a G code, and that way you don't have to go to a software and make it a pocket, and draw a pocket and create a G code out of software. You can do it here with this interface. So I'm just gonna do a small pocket. My pocket depth is gonna be 0.200 thousandths. That's the full depth that I'm gonna cut on it. My diameter is gonna be 1.1. I'm gonna do step over of 3%. I'm gonna leave it at 30 inches a minute. I'm gonna be on X and Y 0, and I'm not gonna ramp in. I'm gonna leave it at 0. I'm gonna do a climb mill. I believe this is wrong. Yeah, when you hit on climb mill, it will do. No, it's right. I mean, it's just where it says climb mill, it says clockwise, and where it says convention, it says kind of clockwise. So I believe it's wrong. I'm not sure, but I believe it's wrong. And my tool diameter is gonna be 0.5, so it's a 1/2 inch diameter. My tool number is 7. My rapid height, I try to stay away. I mean, I don't like 100 thousandths. I'm gonna put it at 1. My plunge feet rate is gonna be at 30 inches a minute too. I'm gonna plunge at 30 inches a minute because I'm gonna drop in this hole, right? I'm not gonna drop in top of the metal like that. So I'm gonna drop in the hole and then I'm gonna pocket out. And total depth, feet plunge. So I'm gonna do 2 cuts, 0.1 inch. So I'm gonna do 2 cuts at 100 thousandths, and that will bring me to 200 thousandths. I'm gonna do 7,000 RPM at M3. I'm gonna do it in inches, and I'm gonna have my coolant on. So guys, I don't know if you were counting, but it's pretty quick and easy. Once you try it a few times, if you haven't tried it before, just do it, do a cut on the air. I mean, don't cut nothing, just see how the machine will react, and that way you learn how to kind of interface with it. But it's pretty simple. XY0, no ramping, because I'm gonna drop in the hole. 1.1 inch diameter pocket. Step over 3%, 30 inches a minute. 1 inch before I drop into the hole. 30 inches feet plunge. A total depth of 200 thousandths. My tool diameter is 1/2 inch. Tool number, RPM, clockwise, inches, and coolant. I believe we are good. So we are gonna post this, and so we already got a G code here generated. We're gonna exit this. And right now, if I can say it like this, we already got a slave here working for us. And it might sound bad, but yes, we already got somebody we are slaving to do our job. And in this case, is the machine. It's not. I'm glad it's not a human being, but yes, it's our slave. We already told the software what to do. The machine is gonna do it forever, as many times as we hit that cycle start button. So the other step is I will have to kind of center my tool where I'm gonna do the cut at. So in this case, how I did the ones before this one, I just set the pedestal over there, hand tied it, no big deal. 1, 2, 3 block against the hide it pretty good. I'm gonna call my probe just to center it good. I already did this, but if I don't do it like this, it doesn't count. So all right, we got our C height. Now we're gonna get our X and Y. kind of get close to the center of that hole. All right, so we got the center now, X and Y, and we already got our C height. So the only thing we gotta do is just send it. So I'm gonna hit cycle star. Well, there you go, guys. I don't know, but it didn't take long. There it is. Very nice and clean cut, right? So I guess this time CNC wins. It took about 2 or 3 minutes to get a G code generated. It took another 2 or 3 minutes to set the part on the vise because of the probe also, and it took another 1.51, like 2 minutes to get the full cut. It went for 1 minute and 54 seconds. So 2 minute cut, but another 3 minutes generating that code, and maybe another 3 minutes probing, fixturing and probing that part over there. So I believe CNC wins on this case. And for this kind of stuff, yes, the cool part about this is you can always bring the code up and check it out, and if you like what we did over there or what you did over there, we can save that and put a name on that code. So anytime you're gonna do one of this, or I'm gonna do one of this, I would just put 12 out pedestal pocket, and I don't have to go through the process of generating the code again, you can just save a G code over there with that name, and anytime you're gonna do the pocket, it's over there. So that's the cool part. You don't have to just delete it and then you have to redo the other 3 minutes. So I would say yes, always, or 99% of the time, CNC is better. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you got any comments, something to say, thank you very much, and I'll see you later.